Hello, welcome to this question here. So we got a plane took 4 hours to fly 2,400 kilometers with the tailwind. You know what? For these kind of physics questions, we got to set up a little table to help us to figure out the information that we have, right? So let's just go ahead and put down the time for the first one. Okay, here's our time, and I guess we have the distance. Just let me put down the distance right here, and we also have the velocity, which is the speed. You know what? Let's just put down the speed here. All right. Let's not to get too technical with the physics part here. So for the first part of the travel, it takes the plane the 4 hours right here. The distance is 2,400 kilometers, and we don't know the speed of the plane. So let's just call it the velocity, okay, of the plane. But it's going with the tailwind. That means it's actually the wind is actually helping the plane to go faster. So let's just go add the wind speed, just like that, okay? So on the trip back, flying into the same headwind now because you're going backwards now, right? So that means the velocity will be subtracting the wind speed. That means you're going slower. And the trip took 6 hours because you're flying slower, right? So the time is a little bit longer. And we're here to figure out the speed of the wind, okay? And it's also the same trip, so it's going to be 2,400 kilometers as well. So this is our table. Now for the physics question, you just have to remember one formula, and that formula is velocity equals to d over t, okay? You can think of that as a speed for now. So what we're going to do is, we're going to set up two equations. Let's set up this equation for the first part, and we're going to do another one for the second part. So for the first part, we have velocity, which is v plus w, right? It's going to equal to the distance, the 2,400, and divided by the 4 hours down here, okay? And the second part, we're going to do the same thing. Plug into the same equation, we're going to have the v minus the w here, and it's equal to the same distance, but this time it's the 6 hours, okay? A little bit of a simplification on the equation, 2,400 divided by 4, we have a 600 right here, and 2,400 divided by 6, we have the 400 over here, okay? Now, we have two equations. The first one, it's going to be v plus the w equals to 600, and the second one is the v minus the w equals to 400. Now, we're going to solve these two equations by using elimination, okay? So I'm going to draw the line down here, and because we're trying to find the speed of the wind, which is just the w, right? So I'm going to get rid of the v, which is the velocity of the plane. So how do I get rid of v here? Well, how about a little bit of deletion right there, okay? So if v minus v, that part is gone. W minus negative w gives you 2w, and 600 minus 400 gives you 200 here. And guess what happened? The wind speed is just 200 divided by 2, which is just 100 kilometers per hour. And how do I know it's kilometer per hour? Because this is hours, this is kilometers. Okay? So that's it. That's your final answer right there. 100 kilometers per hour for the wind speed. Thanks for watching.